Hollywood isn't just the land of dreams and red carpets. It's also home to some of the most shocking scandals and infamous reputations. Take Lindsay Lohan, for example. Once a promising young actress, her career spiraled due to a string of arrests, substance abuse issues, and unprofessional behavior. Or consider Mel Gibson, whose career came to a screeching halt after his racist and anti-Semitic rants were exposed to the public. These are just a few examples of how fame can be a double-edged sword, amplifying both triumphs and transgressions. Behind the glitz and glamour, Hollywood has a darker side, where bad behavior and controversies can tarnish even the brightest stars. Whether it's feuds, legal troubles, or shocking revelations, some celebrities earn reputations that overshadow their talent and achievements. For some, redemption seems possible. Charlie Sheen, for instance, continues to work on rebuilding his life after his infamous public meltdown. For others, like R. Kelly, their actions have led to permanent disgrace and exile from the entertainment industry. In this video, we'll explore the stories of 20 celebrities with the worst reputations in Hollywood. From explosive scandals to career-ending controversies, these are the stars that people can't stop talking about. Who do you think deserves a second chance, and who's earned their infamy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Lindsay Lohan was once the darling of Hollywood, rising to fame as a child star in films like The Parent Trap, and later cementing her status with teen classics like Mean Girls. However, her promising career took a nosedive due to a series of personal and professional missteps that turned her into a tabloid fixture rather than a respected actress. Lohan's bad reputation stems from her frequent arrests for DUIs, possession of controlled substances, and probation violations. Her battles with substance abuse became public knowledge, with stints in rehab often overshadowing her acting roles. Additionally, her unprofessional behavior on movie sets, such as being late or failing to show up entirely, made her a liability in the eyes of producers. Directors and co-stars frequently complained about her lack of reliability, leading to her being blacklisted by many in the industry. The impact of these controversies was devastating. Lohan went from starring in major studio films to struggling to land roles in indie productions and low-budget projects. Despite several attempts at a comeback, including a brief return to acting and appearances in reality TV, her career has not fully recovered. Currently, Lohan appears to be rebuilding her life, focusing on smaller acting projects and her personal brand. While some fans root for her redemption, her reputation as a Hollywood cautionary tale lingers. Charlie Sheen, once one of the highest-paid actors in television, became a symbol of Hollywood excess and self-destruction. Known for his roles in Platoon, Wall Street, and the hit sitcom 2.5 Men, Sheen's bad reputation stems from a combination of erratic behavior, public meltdowns, and a well-documented battle with substance abuse. In 2011, at the height of his fame on 2.5 Men, Sheen's personal issues spilled into the public eye. A series of bizarre interviews, including his infamous Tiger Blood and winning comments, showcased his erratic state. Behind the scenes, Sheen clashed with the show's creator, Chuck Lorre, leading to his dismissal from the series. His substance abuse and legal issues, including allegations of domestic violence and disputes with ex-wives, further cemented his controversial image. The fallout was immense. Sheen's firing from 2.5 Men ended one of the most lucrative acting gigs of his career. Subsequent attempts to capitalize on his notoriety, such as his sitcom Anger Management, were met with limited success. His antics made him a pop culture meme, but also tarnished his reputation as a serious actor. Today, Sheen is working on sobriety and rebuilding his image. While he remains a divisive figure, his ongoing efforts to overcome his past provide a glimpse of hope for redemption. Amber Heard, known for her roles in Aquaman and The Rum Diary, gained infamy not for her acting, but for her highly publicized legal battles with ex-husband Johnny Depp. Once a rising star in Hollywood, Heard's reputation has been overshadowed by accusations of dishonesty and manipulation that emerged during their defamation trial. The controversy began in 2016 when Heard accused Depp of domestic abuse, leading to his professional and personal fallout. However, their legal battles took a dramatic turn during the 2022 trial when Depp sued Heard for defamation after she wrote an op-ed about being a survivor of abuse. The trial was a media spectacle, exposing graphic details of their toxic relationship. Evidence and testimony painted a murky picture, with both sides leveling allegations of abuse and deceit. The jury ultimately ruled in Depp's favor, awarding him significant damages while granting her a smaller sum for her countersuit. Public opinion largely sided with Depp, and Heard faced backlash, with many labeling her a liar and accusing her of exploiting the #MeToo movement. The impact on Heard's career has been severe. She reportedly lost major roles, including a reduced presence in Aquaman 2. Currently, she is focusing on smaller projects and keeping a low profile as she attempts to rebuild her life and reputation. Kanye West, now officially known as Ye, is a musical genius whose career has been as controversial as it has been successful. While celebrated for his groundbreaking albums like The College Dropout and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Ye's reputation has been repeatedly marred by his erratic behavior, controversial statements, and high-profile feuds. Ye's bad reputation began with his infamous interruption of Taylor Swift's speech at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, a moment that sparked widespread backlash. Over the years, his polarizing remarks, ranging from calling slavery a choice to expressing admiration for controversial figures, have alienated fans and peers alike. His personal life, including the tumultuous divorce from Kim Kardashian and a string of public rants, has further fueled negative perceptions. The impact has been significant. In 2022, Ye faced severe fallout after making anti-Semitic remarks, leading to the termination of major brand endorsements with companies like Adidas and Balenciaga. His net worth plummeted, and public support declined sharply. Despite the controversies, Ye continues to release music and pursue creative projects. While his talent remains undeniable, his reputation as one of Hollywood's most unpredictable and polarizing figures persists, leaving many to question whether he can ever fully recover his public standing. Mel Gibson, once a Hollywood A-lister celebrated for films like Braveheart and Lethal Weapon, saw his career take a dramatic downturn due to a series of controversies that tarnished his reputation. Once regarded as a leading man and acclaimed director, Gibson became infamous for his racist, anti-Semitic remarks and allegations of domestic abuse. The first major scandal occurred in 2006, when Gibson was arrested for DUI and launched into a tirade that included anti-Semitic slurs. The incident caused widespread outrage and led to his professional ostracization. In 2010, his reputation was further damaged when recordings surfaced of him making racist and misogynistic remarks during an argument with his then partner, Oksana Grigorieva, who also accused him of domestic violence. These incidents largely blacklisted Gibson from Hollywood for years. Studios and collaborators distanced themselves, and his career stalled. The once revered filmmaker became a cautionary tale of how personal actions can overshadow professional accomplishments. In recent years, Gibson has slowly re-entered the industry, directing and acting in smaller projects, including Hacksaw Ridge, which received critical acclaim. However, he remains a polarizing figure, with many unwilling to forgive his past behavior. While he continues to work, his legacy is forever complicated by his infamous actions. Katherine Heigl, once hailed as one of Hollywood's rising stars, became known for her work on Grey's Anatomy and hit romantic comedies like Knocked Up. However, her career took a significant hit when she developed a reputation for being difficult to work with and publicly criticized the projects she was involved in. Heigl's fall from favor began in 2008 when she famously withdrew herself from Emmy consideration for her role on Grey's Anatomy, stating that the material she was given didn't warrant an award. The comment was seen as a direct critique of the show's writers and producers, leading to tension on set. Around the same time, she described the film Knocked Up as sexist, which alienated her co-stars and filmmakers. These public remarks, combined with reports of on-set diva behavior, created an image of someone ungrateful and uncooperative. The backlash was swift. Heigl found herself losing opportunities in major films and television projects, as studios and collaborators hesitated to work with her. While her talent was undeniable, her reputation overshadowed her accomplishments. In recent years, Hagel has been working in smaller roles and streaming projects, such as Firefly Lane, to rebuild her image. While some progress has been made, her past controversies continue to linger in public memory. Shia LaBeouf, known for his breakout role in Even Stevens and blockbuster hits like Transformers, has experienced a tumultuous career plagued by controversies. Despite his undeniable talent, LaBeouf's erratic behavior, legal troubles, and allegations of abuse have earned him a reputation as one of Hollywood's most controversial figures. LaBeouf's downward spiral began with public incidents of erratic behavior, including his arrest in 2014 for disrupting a Broadway performance. Subsequent arrests for disorderly conduct and public intoxication further cemented his troubled image. In 2020, his reputation took a more serious hit when his former partner, musician FKA Twigs, filed a lawsuit alleging physical and emotional abuse during their relationship. These allegations shocked fans and led to significant public and industry backlash. The impact of these controversies has been profound. Once a leading man in major franchises, LaBeouf saw his career stall, with studios distancing themselves from him. Projects he had been attached to, such as Don't Worry Darling, either recast or minimized his involvement. Currently, LaBeouf is focused on personal growth, attending therapy, and exploring smaller creative projects, such as his semi-autobiographical film Honey Boy. While he continues to face public scrutiny, his ongoing efforts to confront his past have sparked conversations about accountability and the potential for redemption. Justin Bieber's rise to fame as a teenage pop sensation was meteoric, but his early years in the spotlight were marred by controversies that earned him a reputation as a troubled star. Known for hits like Baby and Sorry, Bieber's bad boy antics during his teenage years overshadowed his musical talent and turned him into a polarizing figure. Bieber's bad reputation was fueled by a string of public incidents. He was arrested multiple times for offenses such as DUI and vandalism, including an infamous incident where he egged a neighbor's house, resulting in significant legal and financial consequences. His public outbursts, including yelling at fans and being disrespectful toward paparazzi and airport staff, further tarnished his image. These actions, combined with reports of partying and reckless behavior, led many to view him as a negative role model. The impact of these controversies was significant, with critics questioning whether Bieber's career could recover. However, over time, he took steps to turn his life around. Bieber has since focused on his mental health, faith, and personal growth, marrying model Hailey Baldwin and releasing music that reflects a more mature perspective. Today, while some fans still remember his troubled years, Bieber's dedication to redemption and self-improvement has helped repair much of the damage to his reputation. Jennifer Lopez, a global icon known for her music, acting, and business ventures, has built an impressive career spanning decades. However, despite her undeniable talent and success, Lopez has faced ongoing accusations of diva behavior and feuds with co-stars, earning her a mixed reputation in Hollywood. Lopez's bad reputation often stems from reports of demanding on-set behavior and high-maintenance expectations. Stories of her allegedly requiring specific items in her dressing rooms or refusing to work under certain conditions have fueled the perception of her being difficult to collaborate with. Additionally, publicized feuds with fellow celebrities, such as Mariah Carey and Rosie Perez, have added to her polarizing image. Carey's infamous "I don't know her" remark, widely interpreted as a dig at Lopez, only intensified the media's focus on their alleged rivalry. Despite these controversies, Lopez's career has remained remarkably resilient. She has continued to dominate music charts, star in successful films like Hustlers, and even headline the Super Bowl halftime show. Her personal life, including multiple high-profile marriages and relationships, has kept her in the public eye, often dividing opinions. Currently, Lopez thrives professionally but remains a polarizing figure. While her fans adore her talent and work ethic, critics continue to question her interpersonal dynamics, ensuring her reputation remains a topic of debate. Ezra Miller, known for their roles in The Perks of Being a Wallflower and as the titular character in DC's The Flash, has faced mounting controversies that have severely tarnished their reputation. Once a rising star celebrated for their unique talent and individuality, Miller's erratic behavior and numerous legal troubles have overshadowed their career. Miller's bad reputation stems from a series of disturbing incidents. They have been accused of assault, harassment, and disorderly conduct in multiple locations, including a widely publicized incident in Iceland where they were caught on video appearing to choke a fan. Additionally, allegations of grooming and inappropriate behavior toward minors have sparked serious concerns and legal scrutiny. These controversies have painted a troubling picture of the actor's off-screen life. The fallout has been significant, with calls from fans and industry professionals to recast their role as the Flash. Warner Bros. Faced criticism for continuing with the release of The Flash despite Miller's actions, as the franchise was seen as being at risk of derailment due to the negative publicity. Currently, Miller has limited their public appearances and reportedly sought treatment for mental health issues. While they attempt to rehabilitate their image, their future in Hollywood remains uncertain, leaving many to question whether redemption is possible. Alec Baldwin, an acclaimed actor known for his roles in films like The Departed and his comedic portrayal of Donald Trump on Saturday Night Live, has long been a polarizing figure in Hollywood. While his talent is undeniable, Baldwin's reputation has been marred by anger issues, public outbursts, and most recently, the tragic shooting on the set of Rust. Baldwin's bad reputation started with a series of highly publicized incidents showcasing his temper. From berating the flight attendant over a cell phone dispute to heated altercations with paparazzi, Baldwin's behavior has frequently made headlines. In 2007, a leaked voicemail in which he called his then 11-year-old daughter a rude, thoughtless little pig further damaged his public image. The controversy surrounding Baldwin reached a tragic peak in 2021 during the filming of Rust, when a prop gun he was holding discharged, killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins and injuring the film's director. Baldwin faced widespread scrutiny over the incident, with ongoing criminal investigations and civil lawsuits questioning his responsibility as both an actor and producer. Despite the backlash, Baldwin continues to act and produce, though the Rust incident remains a significant shadow over his career. While he has defenders who praise his talent and outspokenness, Baldwin's reputation as a volatile and controversial figure persists. Chris Brown, once hailed as one of the most promising talents in the music industry, saw his career take a dramatic turn following his 2009 domestic violence case involving then-girlfriend Rihanna. The incident, in which graphic photos of Rihanna's injuries were released, shocked the world and irreparably damaged Brown's reputation. Following the case, Brown pleaded guilty to felony assault and was sentenced to probation, community service, and counseling. While he publicly apologized and sought to make amends, the incident became a defining moment in his career. The backlash was swift, with major brands dropping endorsement deals and radio stations reducing airplay of his music. Fans and critics alike questioned whether Brown deserved continued success, given the severity of his actions. Subsequent legal troubles, including accusations of assault, battery, and a highly publicized standoff with police in 2016, further solidified his controversial reputation. Despite these setbacks, Brown has maintained a prolific music career, releasing multiple chart-topping albums and singles. Today, Chris Brown remains a polarizing figure. While his talent and influence in the music industry are undeniable, his history of violence and legal issues continues to spark debate. For many, his past actions overshadow his artistic achievements, ensuring his reputation remains a topic of contention. Gwyneth Paltrow, an Academy Award-winning actress known for her roles in films like Shakespeare in Love and the Iron Man franchise, has become a polarizing figure due to her perceived elitism and the controversies surrounding her lifestyle brand, Goop. While she has a devoted fan base, her reputation has been tarnished by public perception of her as out of touch and overly pretentious. Paltrow's bad reputation largely stems from her involvement with Goop, a wellness and lifestyle company she founded. The brand has been criticized for promoting pseudoscientific health advice and selling exorbitantly priced products, such as a $75 candle described as smelling like vagina, and jade eggs marketed for vaginal health, which drew backlash from medical professionals. Her public statements, including her infamous remark about how she would rather smoke crack than eat cheese from a can, further reinforced the perception of her being out of touch with everyday realities. Despite the mockery and criticism, Paltrow has thrived as a businesswoman. Goop has grown into a multi-million-dollar brand, with an expanding empire of products, events, and media content. While she continues to face ridicule from the public and media, Paltrow remains unapologetic, leveraging her polarizing reputation into continued success in the lifestyle and wellness industry. Jussie Smollett, once celebrated for his role as Jamalan on the hit TV series Empire, saw his career come to an abrupt halt after becoming embroiled in one of Hollywood's most shocking scandals. In 2019, Smollett claimed he was the victim of a hate crime in Chicago, alleging he was attacked by two men who used racist and homophobic slurs, poured bleach on him, and tied a noose around his neck. Initially, the story garnered widespread sympathy and support from fans, fellow celebrities, and political figures. However, the narrative unraveled when law enforcement discovered inconsistencies in Smollett's account. Investigators determined that he had staged the attack, paying two acquaintances to carry it out in an attempt to gain publicity and leverage for a higher salary on Empire. Smollett was subsequently convicted of filing a false police report and sentenced to 150 days in jail, probation, and community service. The fallout was catastrophic for his career. He was written out of Empire, lost endorsements, and became a subject of public ridicule and backlash. Since the scandal, Smollett has largely remained out of the public eye, attempting to maintain his innocence in interviews. Despite sporadic creative projects, his reputation as an actor and public figure remains severely damaged, and his career shows little sign of recovery. Anne Hathaway, known for her versatile acting in films like The Princess Diaries and Les Miserables, faced a surprising backlash during the height of her career. Despite her undeniable talent, Hathaway developed a reputation for being overly polished and difficult to relate to, which led to a period of intense public scrutiny and criticism. The backlash reached its peak in 2013, when Hathaway won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her performance in Les Miserables. Her acceptance speech, perceived by some as overly rehearsed and insincere, fueled the narrative that she was trying too hard to be likable. This criticism, combined with her polished demeanor in interviews, led to the rise of the Hathahatters, a phenomenon where her every action seemed to be met with skepticism and ridicule. The impact was noticeable, as Hathaway scaled back her public appearances and became more selective with her roles. However, she managed to weather the storm, taking on a mix of challenging projects like Interstellar and lighter fare like The Intern. In recent years, Hathaway's public perception has improved significantly. Fans and critics have begun to appreciate her authenticity and talent, and she continues to thrive as one of Hollywood's most respected actresses, leaving behind the negativity that once surrounded her. James Franco, once a Hollywood darling known for his roles in 127 Hours, Pineapple Express, and The Disaster Artist, has seen his career crumble in recent years due to serious allegations of inappropriate behavior and exploitation. The allegations have overshadowed his talent and accomplishments, leaving him largely blacklisted in the entertainment industry. In 2018, several women accused Franco of sexual misconduct, including former students from his now-closed acting school. They alleged that Franco had abused his position of power, engaging in inappropriate and exploitative behavior under the guise of providing acting opportunities. The controversy escalated when Franco was sued in 2019 by two former students, who accused him of creating a toxic environment that blurred the lines between professional training and personal boundaries. The fallout was swift. Franco was dropped from several projects, including The Deuce, and his long-standing partnership with Seth Rogen was effectively dissolved. Industry figures distanced themselves, and Franco's once thriving career came to a standstill. Currently, Franco has stepped away from the spotlight, focusing on teaching and working on smaller, independent projects. He has expressed regret for his actions and sought therapy, but his future in Hollywood remains uncertain, as the industry and the public remain divided on whether he deserves a second chance. Meghan Markle, an actress turned duchess, has become one of the most polarizing figures in recent years. Known for her role in Suits and her marriage to Prince Harry, Markle's reputation took a hit following her and Harry's highly publicized decision to step back from their roles as senior members of the British royal family, a move dubbed Megxit by the media. Critics have accused Markle of being the driving force behind the couple's royal exit, claiming she prioritized personal freedom over royal duty. Allegations of strained relationships within the royal family, particularly with Prince William and Kate Middleton, added fuel to the fire. Additionally, reports of Meghan's alleged mistreatment of palace staff surfaced, leading to an internal investigation by Buckingham Palace. The impact has been divisive. While some admire her for challenging royal traditions and speaking out about issues like mental health and racism, others view her as calculating and inauthentic, accusing her of exploiting her royal connections for media and financial gain. Currently, Markle and Prince Harry are focused on media ventures through their company Archewell, producing documentaries and podcasts. Despite the ongoing criticism, they remain influential figures. Markle's story continues to spark debates on race, privilege, and the pressures of public life, making her a lightning rod for both support and controversy. Armie Hammer, once a rising star celebrated for his performances in films like The Social Network and Call Me by Your Name, has seen his career completely unravel due to disturbing allegations of abuse and misconduct. Once regarded as a charismatic leading man, Hammer's reputation was shattered when a series of graphic and unsettling messages allegedly sent by him were leaked in early 2021. The messages contained references to violent fantasies and cannibalism, sparking widespread shock and revulsion. Several women accused Hammer of emotional abuse, coercion, and manipulation, with one woman alleging sexual assault. The allegations prompted an LAPD investigation and lawsuits, though no charges have been filed as of now. The fallout from these accusations was swift and severe. Hammer was dropped by his agency and publicist, as well as from high-profile projects, including Shotgun Wedding alongside Jennifer Lopez and the Paramount Plus series The Offer. He became a social pariah in Hollywood, and his career came to a complete standstill. Currently, Hammer lives a quiet life out of the public eye, reportedly working on personal issues and receiving therapy. While his story remains unresolved in a legal sense, his fall from grace serves as a stark reminder of how quickly a career can collapse under the weight of serious allegations. R. Kelly, once a celebrated R&B artist behind hits like I Believe I Can Fly and Ignition, Remix, has become one of the most disgraced figures in the entertainment industry due to his history of sexual abuse and exploitation. For decades, allegations against Kelly had surfaced, but he largely evaded accountability until the release of the 2019 docuseries Surviving R. Kelly. The series shed light on years of abuse, manipulation, and predatory behavior, including accusations of grooming minors. In 2021, Kelly was convicted on multiple federal charges, including racketeering and sex trafficking, following a trial where harrowing testimonies from survivors revealed the extent of his crimes. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison in 2022, marking the definitive end to his music career and public presence. Additional state charges in Illinois and Minnesota further solidified his fall from grace. The impact on Kelly's legacy has been profound. Once revered as a musical genius, he is now a symbol of systemic failures in protecting vulnerable individuals from powerful figures. His music has been removed from numerous playlists, and public calls to mute his work have diminished his cultural relevance. Currently serving his sentence, R. Kelly remains permanently removed from the entertainment industry, his legacy overshadowed by the devastating harm he inflicted on his victims. Demi Lovato, a talented singer and actress, rose to fame as a Disney star before transitioning into a successful music career. However, her early years in the spotlight were marked by personal struggles that earned her a reputation for erratic behavior and controversy. Lovato faced intense public scrutiny due to her battles with substance abuse, which began in her teenage years. She entered rehab at 18 for issues including cocaine addiction, bulimia, and self-harm. Despite her attempts to recover, Lovato's struggles persisted, culminating in a near-fatal overdose in 2018. Public feuds with other celebrities, such as a highly publicized clash with Taylor Swift fans, further damaged her image, as did controversial statements on social media that often sparked backlash. The impact of these issues was significant. While her talent remained undeniable, Lovato faced criticism for her unpredictability and perceived inability to manage fame. However, she has since shifted her focus toward recovery and advocacy, openly discussing her journey through addiction and mental health challenges in documentaries and interviews. Currently, Lovato is focused on rebuilding her career and inspiring others with her story of resilience. Her recent music and activism reflect a more grounded and introspective artist, working to overcome the shadow of her earlier years and reclaim her place in the public eye. From Lindsay Lohan's struggles with substance abuse to R. Kelly's criminal convictions, the stories of these celebrities highlight how quickly reputations can crumble in the glare of the spotlight. Each of these stars, in their own way, faced controversies that tarnished their careers and reshaped public perception. For some, like Demi Lovato and Justin Bieber, the path to redemption is paved with personal growth and a willingness to confront past mistakes. For others, like R. Kelly and Jussie Smollett, the damage to their reputations appears irreversible, serving as a cautionary tale of how destructive behavior can overshadow even the brightest talent. Fame is a double-edged sword, amplifying both triumphs and failures. While many of these stars achieve monumental success, their personal lives and actions became fodder for public scrutiny, proving that no amount of talent or fortune can shield them from accountability. However, redemption remains a possibility for some. Stars like Robert Downey Jr. have shown that with humility, hard work, and time, it is possible to rebuild a career and regain public trust. What do you think? Do these celebrities deserve forgiveness, or are their tarnished reputations justified? Are redemption and accountability mutually exclusive in Hollywood? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And let's continue the conversation about fame, mistakes, and second chances. Your voice matters.